Hi everyone. Poor old Ethan's following me around trying to catch up with me. Oh my gosh, oh, today. What a day we've got lined up for you. Glasses, no, can't find them. We'll worry about that in a minute. We've got a fabulous, fabulous morning. You know, they're here somewhere, Sam. I just took them off. I thought, nope, where are they? Nope, they're not here. Right, let me introduce you to our amazing team. Thank you for joining us here at Live Shopping at Highlight Crafts. So I've got a lovely Sam. Sam's here. She's going to be our producer director. Lovely. There you go, little Sam. We've got Ethan. Ethan's on cameras, and the Empire strikes back. Oh, he's a big, big Star Wars fan. And then myself, Stephanie, and we're going to be with you for a few hours now, but we've got some really fun stuff coming up and a lot of new, which I'm a bit excited about. So get your comments in. Love, 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 love to hear from you. And we've got some stuff to show you, which I think is going to be good, really good. I've got tons of demonstrations lined up. This particular segment's going to be 2 hours. And you know, the best thing about Saturdays is we're dead chilled. So we really like to sort of enjoy all of our new products, but also chatting with you guys at home as well. And then I've got some news for you. So I'm the one that sort of gives the game away a little bit, but we've got some lovely people who are joining us, and we're literally trying to make everybody's lives a little bit better, because it's been tough on the team the last few months. So what we've got, and the people joining us, well, we've recently had our lovely Emily, who joined last week, and can't believe she's only been with us such a short time, because she made such a big impact. And she's actually working with us on all of our social media, and I'm hoping we can persuade her, she's not too camera shy, to come and say hello to you guys next week. And then we have got our lovely Laura. Now, Laura hasn't worked in the craft industry before, but those of you that know the team will know that Amber started off looking after the studios for us and our academy, and she's now become one of our real star producers. And so Laura is coming in to actually step into Amber's old shoes, and Amber's going to be training her in setting up the studio and helping us all out. Probably going to get her on cameras as well. We'll get her through some training, see how she gets on. And then our big news is our lovely Lily Fletcher's coming to join us. So Lily was at Crafters Companion, but she's no longer there, and she's coming to join Highlight Crafts. And we're a little bit excited about it, because quite a few years ago, and I think it was probably about 5 years ago now, 5-6 years ago, Lily actually came to us on a work placement, and we gave her a first job in the craft industry, and she's coming back here. So she's an incredibly talented young lady. She's going to be a real asset to the team. Can't wait to see her presenting, hosting and guesting. Very, very, very good at paper crafting. So we're going to see some new strands come in as well. May even see her own new range. So it's going to be lovely. So big warm welcomes to all of the team joining us. So I think it's really gonna lift the energy. Not that we need it, because we're as mad as a box of frogs here. Ethan's smiling because his mum leads the frogs. She's our princess frog. Miss Amanda. Right, everybody, let's just say a few hellos. So Mitch says she used to watch Lily. So that's really, I hope you loved her as much as we do. She's really come on in leaps and bounds. I'm so proud of her. And I'll tell you a little story. I don't think she'll mind me telling you. So she came to us many years ago when she was at university, and she was doing a degree in dentistry. She's got amazing teeth, by the way. She's a very, very clever young lady, and she came and she asked if she could come and do a work placement with us. And of course, she absolutely thrived, and her mum's a crafter too. And she came with her mum and had a great, I can't remember whether it was a week or a couple of weeks, but she had some time with us. And at the end of it, she said, "That's it, I'm leaving university. I want to go into craft." And I remember saying to her, "Please go and finish your degree. And then when you finish your degree, come back and talk to us." And she turned around to me and said, well, if you don't give me a job now, I'll go somewhere else because I'm not finishing my degree. And I was like, oh, okay. Does your mum know? And of course, the next thing was she was working with us. So yeah, she was an absolute asset, and we're really looking forward to welcoming her back. So I'm still a bit deaf, so luckily I can read, well, just about. So my ears are a bit not good, but anyway, I don't know how you get deaf in both ears at the same time, but apparently you do. And we'll have a little chat throughout the morning. So let's say some hellos to you all. So Ria, good morning. Maureen, Doreen, Barbara, Davina, good morning. Deborah and Alison, Lorraine, good morning. Kath, good morning. Carol, good morning. She needed more coffee today. I think I probably do too. Geraldine, good morning. And also to Julie and Pat and Fran. And Adam, good morning, Adam. How are you? Our lovely Adam Humphreys has joined us this morning. Jeanette, good morning. Lynn, Elaine, and Pam. We've got Jane again. Good morning, everybody. And Alison's there as well. Wow, we've got, well, Alison's got to she's resting, so we'll keep you company, Alison. And so we've got Becky, Christine, and Mitch and Fran, and Kieran, Karen, and Darren, and Dawn, and Crafty Lou, Yvonne, Alison, Pam, Paula. Good morning. Wow, you guys, there's loads of you. Sandra, we'll say good morning to all of you. Keep them coming in. So just to let you know. So I'm in a bit of trouble at home at the moment, and I thought, so my sister, my little sister Zoe, who's 12 years younger than me, was 50 this last week, and she didn't really get the chance to celebrate her birthday because, well, first of all, she shares it with her husband. Do you know anybody who has the same birthday as you? That's the thing. Imagine sharing it with your husband. I mean, that's just not right, is it? So, and anyway, her 50th, and so she's got a poorly mother-in-law, didn't really get to celebrate. So I'm seeing her tonight, and tonight is then, in my mind, is her birthday, which is the 25th of June. What I forgot was today is the 28th, and it's my wedding anniversary. So yesterday I got home to a big bunch of flowers. I know. And I went, oh, flowers. That's nice. Oh, I thought we were on a budget at the moment. Well, and then Carl said, well, can't I buy my wife flowers? And I thought, that's really nice. Why is he buying me flowers? Why is he buying me flowers? I thought, really don't know why he's buying me flowers. And then this morning, there was a card, buy the flowers. And I thought, why has he bought me a card? Why have I got a card? And then he walked in and he went, happy anniversary, darling. And I went, oh, oops. So, yeah, guess what I'm doing after the shows? Besides doing the academy classes, I'm making a card. So, have you ever forgotten? Let's get the chat going. Have you ever forgotten an important birthday? Have you ever received let's consider it a non-birthday or anniversary present? Let's just get the chat going, everybody. Right, now we've all got settled, so I'm going to show you some of the stuff we've got in here. Over 18 years I've done. If I'd managed to do it from the first time round, I'd be on 42 and already out of jail, because you don't get that long for, anyway, you've heard the expression. Right, guys, so we've got some lovely moulds for you. Sam, which one should we start with? Can I start with this beautiful one in the middle? Right, so I don't know what it's called. The globe. Right, you get this one and this one. These two. Now, is that right? $14.99? Yeah. You sure? Are you sure? I need my glasses. Oh no, is this one of those things that I've done and I can't remember? Right. I'm going to show you it now. Look at this. So, how gorgeous is this? that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. $14.99 Shop Globe. We're not going to have enough of these, are we? And what I love about it, look at how it moves. So you've got it because it's in a semicircle. And a little tip for you, when you do this, if you get blue tack and you put it there and there so you don't fill this bit of the mould, you can have it so it's just a little row of houses. I mean, that is just, oh, let me put it the right way round as well so you get the polished side. I mean, how gorgeous is that? Shop Globe, $14.99, everybody. Now, you could do this. Our lovely Amanda suggested, why don't we do it in clear resin and actually set little lights in the clear resin, which would look amazing. But I love it like that. I just think that is absolutely fabulous. So, Shop Globe, if you would like this. So let me tell you how to shop. So for those of you that haven't shopped with us before, oh my gosh, it started. You're all buying the Globe and I love it. So what's happened is, for those of you that are watching us on Facebook, our website or Instagram, all you do is type in the comments the word shop followed by the code, and then we literally send you a little reminder at the end. It all goes into your own basket. I don't explain it as slickly as the others do. Make sure you log into your account, because when you log in, you actually then get your points and also your discounts, most important part. So that $14.99 for some of you is going to come right down. It's a little bit exciting. Okay, so right, I've got another one for you. This one is just as gorgeous. Can we talk about the Christmas, the houses, the one where you get 12 houses? So you're going to get all 12 of these houses. Oh, hang on a minute. Is this yes, all 12 of these. I'll show you these in a minute. So Shop House, $24.99 gets you all of those. Right, this is a crazy price when you see how big that is at $14.99 there. Wow, that is amazing. Guys, that is just absolutely phenomenal. Right, the next thing I need to share with you is our Christmas village. So if you would like to make our Christmas village, and look, I've made a village. If you would like to make a Christmas village like this, how gorgeous is this one? Shop Village, and this one is $29.99, and it allows you to do all of this. And this is using our rice papers as the backgrounds as well. Super exciting. I'm going to show you how to do some of that. Right, this one's really special. So this is, just so you know, this lovely, they love in the globe. Yeah. Oh, guys. Pardon? It's in the lead, is it? The globe's in the lead, everybody, till you see this one. Right, let me show you how that's going to work. So I'm going to build this as part of the demo. So that's your base. So that's this piece. This is the roof. So you're going to make two roofs, which I'll show you how to do that. So look how big this one's going to be. Then you're going to get the home, which is going to go at the front. Your roof is going to go on, obviously, on the top. You're then going to get the sides, which are going to give you the glow. Look at the size of this collection. Look at this one. 65% of the globe has gone. Oh, can you talk to our lovely Katie and see if she's loaded all of it? Then look, guys, this is going to have this bit there, and put that, whoops. It all fits like this perfectly on here. It's got that lovely home sentiment, the detailed roof, and then you can put tea lights in, and that's what all that's for. I'm going to show you how to assemble all of that in a minute. It is just the best collection, and that's really sturdy too. Right, I'm going to go down the counter quickly because I want to get to a demo and just sit and have a chat. So first of all, I need to take all these with me. Well, no, I don't. I'll just take some. I'll take a few. So, and really weighty too. Do you know what I'm loving? there's more of these globes to come, so you'll be able to make more of the different bases. I'm going to show you a few different things that we can do with it. Right, everyone, next thing, resin cast. If you don't already have resin cast in your stash, please will you make sure you get some. We've got the white on the show. Shop white, it's $29.99. Next item I've got for you is our mixer. I'm going to be using this. It's absolutely brilliant for mixing resin, and it is our hand mixer, $29.99. You've got two different kinds of mixing tools in it, but it's brilliant because it fits just inside a paper cup. It's fab. So that we're going to be using. And we don't have a lot of these in stock. We've got a few, but not loads. Also, we've got our palette knives because we're going to be working with palette knives as well. If you'd like to get those, then please, Shop Palette will get you the palette knives. So get hold of those, and they're just $14.99. Wooden handles, metal pallets, really easy clean up, and different sizes and shapes, so they get into different little crevices, which are really good. We've also got our cut and use foam, which you're going to use loads of because that's great for colouring our resin, so really, really good for that. The next thing that I've got is I've got some metallic paints. Now, when you see this used on these designs, you're going to love the effect that you get. So first of all, Shop Highlight gets you 6 of the 70ml bottles, and it's this collection here. That's your first set, and they're $26.99. So you've got a saving on there of nearly £10 because they're down from $35.94. So you've got all of those. That's Shop Highlight. The next lot that you've got is Shop Bright, and that's this collection here. And these are, they're going to look fabulous. Shop Bright for those. Then we've also got Shop Dark, which is this set here. And you're getting all your lovely greens and really rich colours in this one. And then the final collection that we've got for you is this set, which is Shop Floral. If you want to get that, please don't wait for that one. Right, now, imagine doing your globe with Merry Christmas round it, or having your family name. So, you know, the Jones family across the middle, loads of stuff like that. You're getting your alphabets. So you actually have got alphabets and numbers, and you're getting both of these together for $14.99. Now, you can use them for chocolate, but you can also use them for your plaster, and it sets really quickly in here. So these are an absolute must-have. For those of you that actually want it ready-made, we've got some little houses for you already ready-made. So this set, you've got 4 of the tea light houses. Shop Tea, they're $16.99. There's a great saving on those as well. So it's a quad pack, and each one of them has got the little recess to put the tea light in, and then all the windows all the way round. These are going to look beautiful in that metallic paint. We've got an A3 messy mat, not that we're messy, a bit. That's just £10.85. Shop Messy. Now, you need these snow globes. Right, imagine a little house in a snow globe. How cute is that going to look? Now, you're not only getting 6 snow globes, but you're getting all the snow as well for $19.99. Shop Snow gets you 2 bundles of artificial snow plus 6 snow globes. All of that together, we don't have enough of those. We've also got our craft glitters. So if anybody wants to have our craft glitter, Shop Glitter, that is $9.99, and that will get you 9 pots of glitter. And then we also, the other 2 things we've got are, we have got our Capella, which is that one, Shop Capella at $12.99, and Shop Cirrus at $12.99. I believe they're both the same price. We'll just double check that for you. So both of them, they're same price, get both of them. Don't miss out on getting them. Right, I'm just going to take all this little lot down there and we're going to go and start making stuff. So I'm just going to move it all. Just going, come with me. Oh, honestly, it's really, really exciting when you see what you can make. Also, right, Ethan, we're going to do some really good stuff today, and this is brilliant to move these bits of paper because that's me to keep clean. Are you ready for this? Oh, I bought the wrong iPad. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Right, let's move that. Right. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. Oh, upside down. You're upside down. Right. Not those. I'm going to have to get varifocals. Oh, lots of welcomes to Lily. Thank you, everybody. Please say hello to Lily and all the others that are joining us. It's really good. So, Teresa, thank you. My glasses were on top of the orange box. Thank you. Right. So, Joyce, Mrs. H999, Fran, Janet, Helen, who else? Davina. Davina forgot her first wedding anniversary and it was on Valentine's Day. Oops. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's easy done, isn't it? Pat said her Camilla mould has arrived, or is arriving today, and she can't wait to use it. And then what else? Who have we got on here? Let's see who else is here. Oh, who's coming to Doncaster? Right, guys, on the Friday, we've got this workshop. And if you've never done one of our workshops before, you really need to come and see us because it's absolutely brilliant. Oh, hang on a minute.
House is 50%.
Our house 50%'s gone.
Globe's fully allocated.
Right, can we not get...
I'll see what I can do with Katie. The building's 95%.
Oh my gosh.
The village is 45%.
Eek.
The building's just fully allocated.
Oh. Sam, please can you go and see if Katie can sort out, take the stock from next week? Oh dear. What am I going to do? Never mind, we'll work it out. Right, we'll have one of these instead. And we'll have some of this snow, shall we, Ethan? And I'm going to show you what those little houses look like. You see? These ones. Look at them. Look how cute these are. Look at this. They are just the cutest little things. Look at them. Right, so imagine you put your snow globe like this. This is where it starts to go wrong, Ethan, just so you know. Right, so, I wonder what happens if you do that. Oh! Sam, I've got a new trick. Watch. Ready? She's not impressed.
We'll leave it for Amber to clean up tomorrow.
Right, so you put your snow in your snow globe. Okay. I've got to tell you, we've got some of the most amazing candle moulds coming up this week. Christmas ones. I know the others sold out really quickly, but some of the ones that are coming, you're going to love them. Right, got to make sure it's not too big a snowdrift in the thing. So in this mould, you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You get 12 of them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 of the little houses back to back like that. But what I also do is if I get 2 more, look, I've got a load. Do you want to see them? I've got absolutely loads of them. Look. I've got loads more too. You get loads of them in here. But what I like to do is get two the same and put them back to back like that. So whichever way you look at it in the mould, they're gonna look perfect. Okay, so then we get ourselves some glue, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun. But the other thing you can do is you can mix up a paste. So in fact, we'll do a little bit of that as well. So you take your plaster and a cup, and you just put in a really small amount. So can you just let everybody see how little that is? So it's really just it's sort of about a bit more than a teaspoonful. But then what we need to do then is the tiniest bit of water. So I literally drip it off my spatula. So I'm dripping it. I've got a really small amount of water. You can just see it in there. It's just sort of making it a bit wet. And then just make this into a paste. So that's still too thick, but you need to put the water in a little by little by little, because you need to really control the consistency of it. So you want it to be like this. Okay, so it's like it's a bit like double cream. Then, because of the way the moulds fill and sink, you get, oops, let me sort this out a bit so I'm not, yeah, that's better. Right, so can you see how it's sunk a little bit? So what we're going to do is well, first of all, this is the first thing you can do. You can literally just sand that off. And it's so soft that it sands really, really easily. So that's one half. Well, that's not the one I was using, it's these two. So that's one. Let's sand this one too. There. So they're the two that are sanded so that they're going to go together. And then we get our paste and we fill the middle. And as soon as it touches the resin that it's already on, the moisture comes out of the paste that we've just made and almost sucks into the resin. It's very clever the way that it works. So this needs to be runny enough to make it sort of movable, but not so runny that it runs off the edge and you don't want the water to spill out the edges. Then I put it up to the middle like this, so just scrape off the edges like that. There's a little bit missing in the middle. I'll get a little bit more just there. Make sure that the sides are all smooth. Then you put the wet one to the wet one like that. And then we take this and you literally make sure that the seams are filled. So you're just going to go round it like that, look. And as that dries, so you've gone from that to that. So let's do this side. Just put a little bit more, tiny bit more on. There. Oh, I thought we'd got loads of these moulds today, but it looks like we might not have enough.
I think people's been shopping ahead.
I think they have. Well, you do know that you can shop ahead from midnight each day, don't you? And that's what lots of people do. So don't forget, it's not yours till you check out your basket. Okay, right, guys, look at how nice that is now. So it's a solid little house. Then you get your glue stick. Let's just get this. So if you've never seen this done before, this is a great little tip. So you put glue on the end of that one so that when it goes in and it catches that one, that will weld the glue together. Then we put our hot glue on here. Pop you in the middle there. And I think that's going to be okay. This little bit, if you think it's going to move, which it might, this one's a little bit loose, I just put the glue in the middle where the house is and put that back in. Get you back in. Right, now look, there's my little house in my snow globe. So you can make your little shakers and you can see. How cool is that? And actually, this would be a really nice thing to do. What we'll do, we're just going to put a little bit of the glue along here. We're going to have a little bit. So I'm putting the glue over the roof and there. I've got to get it in here quite quick. Come on. Might need to just get a little bit of it out and just push that into the roof to make sure we've got the snow on the roof. We could actually put a bit more snow on there, couldn't we? Let's get a little bit of our paint and we'll do it with a really soft iridescent. So I'm getting a little bit of iridescent paint, this lovely metallic. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of the pink on here and a tiny little bit there. Get a little bit more snow. And a little bit more snow. Oops, getting it on me. And then our little house. It's got snow on the roof. Oops. Never mind. Making a bit of a mess. So how cute are these, making these little snow globes? I just think they're such fun. You should definitely do this. So let me give you the details for the snow globes. So it's shop, I'm sure it's Shop Globe, and you're going to get 6 of the snow globes and 2 packets of snow. Now, I have used not even any of that snow. When it comes out that bag, it won't go in that bag. There is so much of it. Right, I'm going to show you this again. I'm going to go through the ones we've got, get you guys to check out and have a look and see. We're trying our best to get some more stock. Oh, let me just show you the mixer, because that's really useful to have. And we'll just have a second. We'll just say a few hellos quickly as well. So I don't know what I've done, Ethan. I've broken it. Oh. Oops. Thank you, Sam. Is Katie seeing if she can move it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Why don't we get some more?
I think we can get more of 3 of the designs.
Oh, watch this space. Can we get any more of these?
Yes.
Right, great, because I want to show you this. Right, guys, so first of all, you're going to fill.
I can get more of those ones.
Yeah, good.
How many?
All it gets. Is that all?
Well, no, but that's what I...
No, we need lots. Right, Ethan, I need to talk to Sam. Can you talk to our lovely customers for a minute while I talk to... Well, you just read the comments. Sam, can you get a microphone? Can you borrow my microphone? Look, listen, this is... Ethan, I don't know why you're laughing. I'm going to get you to come here. Come on. Ethan, can you...
Oh, yeah. Sam
That's it. Yeah, you can be the team. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea, Sam. So you can read the comments. That's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Ethan's going to show you all loads of stuff, and Sam's going to say lots of hellos to you, seeing as how I broke the iPad. And look, don't you just love, if you're watching us for the first time, this is how it is all the time. We're not slick. I'm not even going to pretend we are, because I tried pretending and we got worse. So, right. So Ethan, who is a little bit camera shy, is staying behind the camera for now. And our lovely Sam
Trying to operate the iPad.
is trying to.
Sam has now broken the iPad.
You know how to use it.
It just won't work with my fingers then. Right,
Oh.
I've got it up.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
So just go from the. Just listen, guys. Say hi to Sam because it's her debut. Oh my goodness, Sam! I can change the schedule next week and the rota and get you down presenting.
Might be poorly next week.
You know you're not. Right. And ladies and gentlemen, I pass you over to the one and only Sam.
Morning, everyone. I'm not going to do this often. I like to be behind the scenes, but for everyone that knows me, hi, morning. So, we have got loads of you this morning. Let's go to the comments when it loads. Hi. Amanda's come in. Do you want to join me?
I'm just littling.
Stephanie's just thrown me in it
I just
to
walked
say
past
morning.
there and I went, hold on a minute, Sam's behind the counter. So I've come in and look. You're presenting, Doc?
Yeah.
Hey.
I say morning to everyone looking at comments. I don't normally do this bit.
No.
We've had a sellout already.
We haven't, have we?
We have, yeah.
What?
All the moulds. These beautiful moulds.
They've all gone?
Yeah.
Actually, I came looking for you.
You came looking for me.
I need some little glass votives out at warehouse and I don't know where they are, so 2 for 1. Katie's going to get them me. Oh, blooming heck. Have you had a busy? Has it all gone?
Yeah.
Whoosh? Well done, everybody that's got the moulds, because they are beautiful. And when you can make pieces of Christmas art like Stephanie did, look at this. Oh my goodness. Now, Stephanie did this with myself in the academy. Just to open it, because we're sharing. And I did the lids, and she went like that and I says, oh, Stephanie, it's wet. She went, yes, I know. She says, because when that is stuck to the lid,
They can't hear me.
the lid. Can you hear me now? Hello, Mother.
Hello, Mother.
Are you there?
Your mum's in another world. You need to be a bit louder than that.
Bless her. So we were doing this the lid was wet. Let's rewind. So we were making this particular one. So Stephanie says, can you just do that? So I did the lids, and then it was all wet like this, and Stephanie picked this up and she went, squish. And I went, Stephanie, that's wet. She says, yeah, it's supposed to be. I says, well, what? She says, because now when you lift that one up, it takes the lid off the other one. And I went, oh, that's clever. Isn't that clever? That's an idea, isn't it?
Idea, I like
that's
that.
a proper idea. And I love the fact that they're stepped. You've got this stepped village. Isn't it beautiful? How incredibly beautiful is that? Now, if somebody gave you that with a present inside it, you'd know that there were a lot of effort gone into there. And also, just saying that when you give somebody a really good boxed item, it can be a packet of crisps inside, and it won't matter because this is amazing.
Oh. So everybody's loving you've made it. Saying thank you so much. Everybody's watching. Lovely Linda Chapman saying hi. Well done. So shall I change the rotor then?
No.
Yes.
I'm doing it. Bye, everyone.
doing a runner. I'm doing a runner as well because I want some
don't
candles.
do a runner. I need you to do the counter for me, please. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I need to regroup because I need to tell you some stuff,
just very
guys.
quick then, because I'm supposed to be teaching next door as well, you know. I'm all over the place.
In a few minutes.
In a few minutes.
Can you
So,
just go through the moulds for us, please? Oh, you
is
can't.
this what's
'Cause I've
left?
got-
No, we ain't got none of them apparently.
No, we have. We're getting them all in.
We're getting them back in. Are we
Right.
showing them then?
No, I tell you what. We'll regroup. You go and do your teaching. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. This is the chaos of Saturday mornings. Ethan's got a grin on his face. He's laughing. Have you had your breakfast yet, Ethan? I wonder if we're getting bacon sandwiches today.
We did put an order in, Stephanie.
Did we?
We did. Yeah, I remember that. We had an 2:30 meeting and Carl was sat in the chair at the side of me and you suggested that we were having breakfast sandwiches.
I'm not asking because I forgot our wedding anniversary.
Which was when?
Today. So I'm not asking him. You can message him. I know. Oops. I know what I'll do. I'll make him a little village.
Make him a lemon cake.
It's just bad as a box of frogs, that one. Right. Hi everybody. Right, everyone, we are loading some more stock, so you can all chill. It's going to take us about 15 minutes. We've literally nicked all next week's, so we'll be putting some more, and we have got some more of these. As soon as that stock's loaded, we will let you know so that you can get these in your baskets. Crazy deal on this, absolutely crazy price. So get ready to get them. Sam, will it let them add it to their basket if the stock's not loaded yet?
Possibly.
Oh, okay.
About that bit.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. That's a bit too technical for me. Possible. Right, let me tell you a little bit about what we've got for you today. So we've got another hour and 15 minutes of this chaos, which is great because we've got loads more of these. So I can show you more stuff. I'm going to build the house for you in a second. Davina said she got a lovely Red Robin freebie download on her order. So Davina, congratulations, enjoy that. Susan Sims, all same name as you, Sam. Sam's a Sims. Says, love highlights, crafts live. It's so funny and entertaining, being so casual. Love the chats and the chaos. So yesterday, let me tell you about this. I was having on the phone to Linda Chapman, and she said to me, oh, lovely Linda, I've known her a long time. And she said to me, I'm old school, you know. She said, and she is. She's one of the industry, not just experts, but she's pioneered a lot of stuff in the craft industry, especially digital crafting. And she said to me, you know, I'm none of this fancy nail polish or loads of jewellery, you know, block colours. You know, always think about what I'm wearing on things. And I thought, and then you've come here with the chaos that we are. And she was so lovely about the team. I just thought, we decided when we were going to do this thing, and it came out of everything that went wrong with Create and Craft. When we did it, we said we're going to do our best to be the best we can possibly be, and this is it, because we worked out that the best we could be is be ourselves. So you get literally everything just the way it is. Some of the team are more professional than I am, but in between all of the chaos, we have the best fun and a lot of laughs. Right, so Janet just said, just started watching again, put my glasses back on. Now I can use those for them with now on. Now I can use these. Oh, yes, you can. You can use them with fondant and put them on Christmas cakes. 100%, absolutely, definitely you can. And that is a brilliant idea. And imagine having the little houses on Christmas cupcakes. That would be amazing. Or the big house on the top of your Christmas cake. So let's see who else we've got. So Davina says it's now turned into mould cake. Sam, once you've started, you can't escape. And Mitch says it's nice to see your wee smiley face. Thanks. She says thanks. So Mitch has got a little tip for everybody. She puts a teaspoon of glycerin in a cup of water. That's the ratio. Then she adds glitter and she makes a snow globe into a liquid snow globe. That's a great little tip and it works. And the other thing about these snow globes, I don't know why the screen's gone off, but we'll worry about that in a minute, is that it's really tight. Oh, my house has fallen over. Oh, there's been a snowstorm and the house has fallen over. Now I can watch nature programs because I've got elephants on just show everybody. Oh no, it's gone. So everybody, to make us look more professional, we did away with the post-it notes. No, Sam, I need them to see the elephants. Good, please. Look at this, everybody. This is what I can see. I can watch nature programs. Can you get the elephants back? Look at that baby elephant's ears. They're huge. Look at him. He's got massive ears. Okay, I better get it back properly. But actually, that's how I can now see what you can see. So I can see a picture. I can see a picture of me. That's not good. But I can also see the details of the product. So tell me when we can start. I'll start building a house, shall I? That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Sam, everybody's saying well done, Sam. You did a great job. Hi, Andy, and you, Ethan. Oh my goodness, Susan. Oh, she's had a really sad loss. She's just said that, well, we're sending you hugs. I'm really sorry. She's lost her husband. Like, please, can we all send our lovely Susan some absolutely huge hugs. She's just suffered the loss of her husband, and she says that watching all of us has really been a bit of a lifeline. Do you know what? We're one big happy family, all of us. Well, mostly happy. Sometimes we fall out a little bit with each other, as everybody who does sometimes watching us falls out with us too. But one thing we do is we appreciate every one of you. And please, Susan, we're sending you loads and loads of hugs, and everybody else is now too. So you've got a lot of people thinking about you. It's really, really important. Jennifer's just asked, are we on YouTube too? Yes, we are. So you can watch us on YouTube. You can't shop on YouTube. You need to use your iPad or iPhone or tablet or whatever it is and log into the website to actually place your orders. Lots of love and hugs out there for you, Susan. Really, really, really sending you loads. Jeanette says she used to... Oh, the stock's loaded. Right, we need to go through all the stock. Right, first of all then, so if you would like this... Right, I'm going to do this properly. So if you would like these two moulds, so this one and this one, okay, they're quite large. In fact, they're very large. If you would like both of those, they create this. So that one is the base, and it's pretty weighty, solid. This is your wreath. Ring. How much resin went into making that? I mixed I did 2 cups, so that would have been the equivalent of 2. So that would have been, what did I put in? 2 lots, so 200 grams, and these bags are 800. So 200 in here, if that makes sense for you. So it was this. In fact, it was just a little bit over because I didn't quite have enough out the second one, and I'd got some left over from something else. So I reckon you get 3 and a bit from a bag, just 3 and some left over, just to let you know. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? And look at how substantial it is. And this is our special deal that we've got. It's only $14.99. That is absolutely, I mean, that is a steal. That is the deal of the show, that one, guys. Right, then the next one we've got for you is our house. Right, I'm going to just show you that. So this one, Shop Globe, and it's $14.99. That is just a crazy price. Okay, the next one we've got for you is Shop House, and it's this one. Now this is a big house. So you get, I'll move this out the way, you're going to get the house front, which says home. I just think this is lovely. Going home for Christmas, all that kind of stuff. It's so lovely. So here is the front, Shop Home. That's that one. You're also going to get the roof, which you can see there. That's got all that lovely tiling on it. So that's that one. And you'll make 2 of those. Then you're going to get the side panels. And these are the ones that are going to show the light through. So you get those. And then finally, you'll get the base as well. So you get the base, the sides, the roof, and the front. All of that shop build, and it is $27.99. Right, I'm going to build it now for you. Right, so we're going to need to make a little bit more mixture. So because there was a bit of water in this is still a bit runny. So I'm just going to put a bit more in. So about I've got about a tablespoon, a heaped tablespoon. Then again, I put my water in bit by bit. So in fact, I can pour a little bit. That'll be enough. And you're making it to a paste, a bit like when you make a cheese sauce. So it wants to be the consistency of double cream before it's whipped. So not single cream, because it's thicker than that. That's the consistency that you need. Right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the roof. So the roof is going to go with the shell shape going down on both sides. So it will sit like that, okay? That's going to be the thing. Actually, we'll do the roof after we've done the base. So start with the base. This is the front of the house. This is the side. And you'll notice that the sides go up to the front like that. Now, I'm looking at it and I can see that I've got a little bump there. So if you've got little bumps on it, you just take your sanding block and get that nice and smooth so that it's as smooth as it can be. I've still got a bit of a bump. Just going to give it a little bit of a sand. Right, that should now fit better there. Still got a bit of a bump, but not as bad. I'm just going to get rid of a little bit more of it. And just get that bit off the top there. So get it nice and smooth. And then we take this and we're going to go all the way along here with it. Like this. Okay. And plaster to plaster is the best way of doing this. Now I'm using the square. Let me just turn this so you can see that I've got here, the square of the base, to make sure that that all lines up properly. I'm then just running my thumb. Whoops, let me get that on there properly. I'm then just going to run my thumb along this crease here with a little bit of this plaster, just to make sure that that is all moulded together. Okay, so I just need to turn it towards me so I can just get a little bit of this and fill that seam. Oops. just so it's dried now, because it does dry quite quickly. I'm just going to see if I need to get a little bit more on here. And this is another little thing you can do. If you wet the side first, sometimes that might be what it needs to just get the key. Oh, I don't want it there, I want it there. To get this to key properly. So we'll do the filling afterwards, I think. So that's the first part of it. Then the second one is going to go on the other side, so we'll just do the same thing. Make sure I've got it right. Get this on the right edge on here. And I also, occasionally, I'll put masking tape round it. So I've got that there. Any pieces where you get it overlapping, so it squidges out, you can always, so you can use the frame to make it all come together. Then make sure that that's there. Right. So I've done a much better job on this second side than the first side, because that's one's actually come off. So I'm going to take this off. So push that back into my pot, because I'd let it dry and come off that edge. That edge is still wet enough, but I'm going to wet this edge. Right, let's just wet it. Put that stuff back on. Let's get you run down here. Right, so I'll just go through the designs that we've got more of for you, everybody. I'm going to get our lovely Sam to rotate the graphic so you can see what we've got more of. Because we've got more of this house. We've got more of the globe. And what else did we get more of, Kate? Sam, I can't remember what Katie said. The village. Oh, we've got more of the village. Right, and how are we doing for stock? Because we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Right, because we can't get any more. This is it now. You've got all our stock. So everybody, right, so just move that. Right, so that's the start of it. So you can see there. So that's just now, just needs to set. Then we're going to put our house roof on. So that is going to go on here. So, I'm going to put the roof on so that the roof actually stays on. So let's just wet this, because it will give us a better key. I'll get that all nicely wet. And then I'm just going to wet that bit. Bottom of the house, that bit. It's going to go there. And one wet. Oh, that's the bottom. It's the top I need wetting. And I've wet the bottom on that one as well. What a plonker. Right, so we're going to need some of this on here. And on here. And then along here. You do need to work fairly quickly with this. Not too quickly, but just fairly quickly. Drying too much. Just take that. And oops. Oh God. It's one of my regular demos on a Saturday morning. It just goes wrong. Whoops. Be patient. I haven't got any patience, have I? I'm just making this. And then this one is going to go on there, like that. So a bit of patience, everybody, will go a long way, instead of being like I am, ham-fisted and not. The other thing that you can do is you can also use your glue gel. which isn't a bad idea because you can use a little bit of the glue gel while the plaster's setting, so that actually will hold it together. But I'm just going to take this off a minute and show you what I've got, because this is what you should do instead of me rushing it, is just take your masking tape and just use it around the sides until that has properly dried and holds it all in place like that. Okay, and then this piece, I'll put this back up like that there, and that's gonna be your little house. And of course you can still put the back on it and have a back on it as well, but look at how big it is. That is perfect to have as a lovely house. That's a real Christmas gift, isn't it? And it's not just for Christmas, it's all year round. So home there, what a lovely, lovely present that would be for somebody. Right, I'm going to put this one to one side before I make it even more worse than it is. Hi, Sophie. Yeah. Sam's been on doing the presenting job. Right, I need to show you this. So imagine that you've got this, and then I wonder if I've got any more letters or whether I've only got a few. First of all, do you like it?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Ah, there you go. Sophie likes this one.
It was really cool.
So imagine your words here, your alphabet letters here, actually creating the word at the bottom. That'd look amazing, wouldn't it? I think I better go down the counter again and just sort of regroup a little bit, because I've made a right blinking mess. Before I do though, I'm just going to show you mixing some plaster with the mixer, because that's really good and super cool. So first of all, oh yes, and just to let you know, on the house that we make, so on, if I get that, on this bit, you get an H, a heart, an M and an E. When you make the front piece, they drop out and you actually get those shapes. So you can save those and use them for something else. So there's a little heart that's popped out. So I've got an H, a heart, an M and an E that would then go on the bottom of my globe. Right, I'm just going to show you this, mix it, and we'll do the globe. So I'm just going to put this on. So that's pounds. I need to change it. Grams I want. Yeah. Oh, I did it. Did it and then touched it again and made it go past it. Oh, we'll do it with kilograms. Right. Just zero this. Okay, so we need, tells us on the back of here, we need 35 grams of water to 100 grams of this. So if I put in 100, oops, there, and then 35 grams of water. It. That's that. Then take my little mixer and I use this. Put that in. Get that in the right one. There. Look how fast that is for mixing it. Press the button to release the thing before I meant to, but it's mixed it all, and because it's a little hook, it gets right in the corners. So that is now mixed, ready for me to work with. Right, so let's put that in there, making sure it's all mixed properly. Yep, and we'll go into here. Do you know what, Sam? I think I might have remembered this wrong. I think I did 2 cups for each one, not 2 cups. I'm trying to remember it. I'm sure I think I did, because this one has got 1 cup. So that means you're only going to make 2 out of 1 bag. Does that make sense, everybody? I need to tell you that. Needed to correct that. I hope whoever asked is still watching. Right, so just let that go. Okay. There. But look how fast it is with a mixer. It just changes everything. We'll mix the rest of it and get this going. So, right. That's the eject button up there. If you press it, there it ejects it. Oops. Put it in, and click, in and click. Right, let's go clear again. So I'm going to make some more. Right, so now, because I've put twice as much in, I need 75. Oh, bit. I got carried away, I wasn't watching. I wasn't watching the numbers. Oh, I'll mix it a bit more. This is a bit of, this is how I do my cooking at home. Right. Look at that. Look at how easy it is with the mixer. So quick and easy. I think it's okay. Might be a little bit runny. If it's too runny, what happens is the water comes to the surface. I don't know whether you've ever experienced that. And then, look, this is what you do. You just press that button up there to move it. Right, if anybody wants the mixer, guys, shop mix. Thank you. Oops, right, so that's that. Put to one side. And then this one. So, but it's super smooth. It's really, really smooth. So I'm just going round. With my resin. Just let the rest of the pot out. But it mixes it really well, and the other part about it is that it means that it's not just smooth, but it also doesn't get loads of bubbles in it as well, which is really good. Right, let me just get the last of this out this pot, and then we'll just do a bit of smoothing around. And I'm just going to just do this. Come on. Just move some of this round. that round, making sure that it's level. Yep, it was 2 per 200 grams for each one, because this still needs a little bit more. So I'm just going to wipe my spatula down, take it off the little shapes on there. Let's get that all in. I just want to get the tips of these clean, because they come out much easier and it's less to sand. So just there. Right, so let's go clear. Oh, now you've gone back to pounds and ounces. That's a good job, I noticed. Finally got it on grams. Right. Right, that's there. 35. There. Look how easy it is to just keep mixing more when you've got it with your little mixer. Just literally like that. And a paper cup as well, guys. Easy clean up. What's that? There. Oops. Right, so we need you. Ooh. I think I might need a little bit more water in that, Stephanie. Thingy. What's just fell in? Oh, I think a Christmas tree. Oh, nothing changes. I am just the messiest crafter going, but I'm also a very happy crafter. So I think, and I made it too runny, but anyway, it'll be fine. It'll work. It always works out. Let's fill you up. I wonder if the table's level, because that might be something that might not be level, quite level. Just a little bit here. It's very quiet.
Stephanie, question.
Yeah.
Is it better to use a clean mug each time, as around the inside would have started drying and you would get bits in the fresh mix, or will it just remix again?
It remixes again if it's not completely hard. If it's completely hard, put it in a plastic bag, get a rolling pin to it and smash it, and you can make it come back again. So just make it to powder again and it'll come back. Right, now I've got a problem, Houston. We have a problem.
You need it bimming.
I need a way of lifting this off here without getting it everywhere. So work on a tray or a placemat. That's my top tip. What about that glass mat? Can we use that? There we go. Right, so this is what happened to me last night, making a birthday cake for our granddaughter. Yep. Just checking I've got enough in there. I think I could put a bit more in. Sam, can you hold it while I just put a little bit more in, please? Because I've still got quite a lot left. look at this teamwork right now. The next one, this one, I need to put this one on as well. This one's already set in, but I'm going to put a bit more in here as well because I've got some left. Oh, thinking out, that's too much. That'll be fine. Right, I'll let you go and put that somewhere safe. Oh, look at the mess. What a lovely Saturday crafting. But guys, what a difference that makes, being able to mix and do stuff really, really quickly. Right, I've got a little bit of this left, so I need to put it somewhere. I'm going to put it in my village. I can't because I haven't got a village. I'm going to put it in here. So I'm going to put it in these. So I'm going to use this mould the opposite way up to the way it's designed. Just make sure that's not a hole. So this one, we'll put it in a minute. So we'll fill up the heart. We'll fill up the M. You know what to do, fill it up like this. In there. Right. So I'm just filling up this bit. Oh, David would have a fit if he could see what a mess I'm making. Right, I'm just going to go back in. Really push that in. There we go. That's there. So that's used up some of it, but I've still got enough left to do another little house. So don't waste any of it. Which one shall I do? This one, I think. Get that bit in first.
Davina says she's glad she doesn't have to clean up your desk.
I'm glad I don't have to either. No, I do. Oh, oops, missed. Sometimes I'm super clean and sometimes I'm not. Today's a not one. So you think you might not have enough left of something. Oh, that went down my pinny. But actually, we've got enough to just make this one. Oops. There we go. Just made ourselves one little house out of what was left. There, all done. Right, so that goes in the bin. Just get that, so we'll get rid of any little air bubbles. There. Now, what I would do is, this is what you can do, is all these little pieces that are waste, put those into anything that you've done that you don't like, put those into a plastic bag, get a rolling pin, mash it, and make it into paste, into powder again, and then it can go back in there and you can use it again. So nothing's wasted, so you can do it and use it with what you're doing. I'm just going to wash my hands. Right, and then I'm going to remind you of everything that we've got on the show. So So, Sam, have we still got all our new moulds?
Yeah, so the house is out of stock, that's sold out,
Right,
and we can't get any more of them in them free.
right,
And then we've got the globe,
right. So, globe, shop globe, everybody.
and we've got the village.
Yep, shop village.
Just to say that there will be a little slight delay.
A day, 2 days, couple of days.
Yeah, a couple of days.
Right,
Just waiting
okay.
for stock to come in, but it is on order.
Right, guys. So, the globe, globe is there. It's only $12.99. That is a crazy price. So, $14.99. I beg your pardon. It's only $14.99, but it's a super crazy price. Just take advantage of the fact that you've got it at that silly price, because it means that you can be making your Christmas globes and doing everything before and doing plenty of stuff in time for your Christmas coming up. So I think it's well worth getting it in advance and being able to literally make a few. And if you sell them, imagine what they're going to look like, beautifully made. And then we've got our Christmas village, which we've got that lovely finished sample of, which you can see. If you'd like the Christmas village, then we do have that one in stock. You got the churches and all the different shapes, everything that comes with that. You've got that. And don't forget, I've used these with plaster resin, but you can use it with your regular resin too, if you wanted to. So it doesn't have to be just with plaster. So if you want to get hold of any of the ones, the details are there on the screen. Right, I'm going to go to our iPad in a second, and we're going to read some messages for you. And I've just done a quick clean up so you can see that I'm not that bad, am I? Look, it's a nice bit of cleaning up. I actually quite like housework. I know that's a dirty word, but I do like it. Just don't get much time to do it. Right, I'm going to do some painting because I want to show you how to colour that snow globe, because it is beautiful. So, and we're going to do an ombre. So, right, but first of all, we'll read some messages. So, good morning, everybody. So, right, can you use to colour the paste? Good, really good question. So, when you're making it, you can colour it with your cadence, particularly your metallics and your hybrid acrylics. You can use you could use your mica powders. That's another good way of actually colouring it. And you can use your inks in there as well. But if you put much ink in, substitute the water for the ink. So if you're putting 35 grams of water in, reduce the amount of water by the amount of ink that you put in, if that makes sense. If it's only a couple of drips, it won't make any difference. Let's have a look. So everybody's saying, Davina, look, I've cleaned up. Look at that. Look, perfectly clean. There's one thing about this plaster is it really does come off easily. Then Sam to the rescue. Please, can I have a Sam? We've only got one Sam.
I need a Sam.
Oh, Mrs. H999, you've just had a brilliant idea. The piranha pull and chop would make it into resin again, would make it into powder. That would be a good one. Do you know what? Simon's coming in at 12 o'clock. He's got this glue. It would be brilliant for this. Fact, that's what we'll do. We'll get him to glue one. It's absolutely fantastic. And he's coming in. I'm going to ask him about that. Right. So let's see. Davina says you could pinch the edge of the cup to make it easier to pour. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Good morning to Laura from Felixstowe. And Marina, no, you need to use a clean cup. And do you know, one of the things that I do at home is, so I've actually got a sink that is our sort of cleaning up sink, and I've got a cup on the side, and it's like this, and in the bottom of the cup, can you see there's a bit of sediment in the bottom of this? I put all my tools in, and that water I keep it, and each time I use it, I use this water, and that actually has got some of the mixture in it, and I just keep using that, mixing it and using it. And I'll be honest, at home I don't measure anything, I just do it by eye, but that's not good. You need to measure.
Could you use the air drying clay in these molds?
Yes, you could. Yes, you could use the air drying clay. Oh, you could use them, and you could actually use it with regular clay, cover it in, put it in the kiln, and then use it with bisque, with glazes. That would look brilliant too. Right, I'm going to use a couple of blues and greens, and the aqua, and one of that one. Right, so let me show you the colours I've got. I've got that blue, that lovely green, this light green, and then that inca. So they're my 4 colours that I'm going to work with. Right, and I'm going to get started using a brush. So the start of this is going to be with the blue, and I'm just going to shake this. And I'm not tipping the paint out. So this is how I work if I want to be thrifty with my paint. And look at how beautifully that covers. Look at that. It's absolutely, it just glides. I've not even gone over it again. Just a little touch with the paint, and it just glides on there. So super easy to just glide it on. So I'm just going to go over the top about a third of this just with the blue. So we'll just get that nice and smooth so that it's there and it's smooth on there. Now you can prime plaster, and to do that I would use something like one of the matte varnishes that we've got, or the gloss varnishes. You can even use Aquastone if you wanted to, but I'm not priming it because I want this to I want the colour to catch, and I want to have the key that the plaster on its own makes to be able to do this. So I'm just literally, can you see how beautifully that has covered? So I'm doing nice long strokes because I want the reflection of that metallic to sort of almost draw the eye and see it. So we want a lovely, nice, smooth, round curve on there. And then I'm just going to get a tiny bit more on my brush here and make sure I've got the same round the top. So it's lovely and smooth and curved. There you go. So you can see that. Okay, that's lovely, isn't it? Right, now we're going to go into our green. And we're just going to do the same here. And this time I'm just sweeping it over the blue. So you saw that little bit of a sweep there. There, so I'm just swept it into the blue. So you almost can't see where the 2 colours join. Then into here, we're going to go to the back of this. So pick up this. Just get this lovely blended finish on here. And this is my choice to use a brush. sweep it when you come into the blue, you just sweep it into the colour. So we'll sweep it in one direction like that. Don't need to come down to about the last quarter. Then we're going to come across here. That, and because it's a metallic, you do get the mica going in different directions. So I'm making sure that that mica is following the direction that I want it. So you've either got to go all up like that, or make sure that you go, it's a bit like having a piece of velvet, and the velvet just gives you that luster here. Now, because these little holes are going to be clear, are going to be cream, and they're not going to have the colour in them, so I'm just going to put this in. I'm getting a tiny little bit of water to just move that paint a bit more. Look at how you can see that mica, can't you? So what we're going to do is we're going to colour in all of these little holes, and to do that, you take a wet brush, the tiniest little bit of paint, so, and I'm just going to go in there like that. I want to get it as good as I can, in fact, because I want it quite good. I'm going to put my glasses on. Hey, so I can see. Right, so now we're going to go in here, just making sure we've got that. So I'll just do the bits that I can see from this angle first, and then we'll do the ones that we can see from the other angle, and we'll turn it over. So we want this. Now I've got little brush strokes there, so I'm making sure that they don't stay, because we definitely don't want brush strokes. So just, that's where that water is. Okay, no, there and there, because if you do get lines, it will spoil how smooth we want it. So we're just going to get really, can come back onto this again. So just going in there, I'm going to go back into, just going to roll that brush, get a little bit more of the paint, come in here, in again, just roll in that to get that there. See, I'm just splaying the bristles of the brush here, so I need to keep that so that it's smooth. That's a lot better, and it really does make a difference when you don't see all that cream inside. What you see is the green, so we'll keep that bit going. So we'll just go in here, in here, in. Just take your time making sure that this is nicely covered. And can you imagine what this would look like with a bit of gilding on it and some gold leaf, maybe even little bits of it in the resin? That would look pretty amazing too. And you could airbrush this. You could use your airbrush on it. That's another way of getting colour into it. So Sam, have we got any questions?
No, they're all watching you paint.
Watching me with my brush going in these little holes. Right, so now I'm going into this bit.
Oh, just had one from Elaine. Could you use the cadence sponge instead of the brushes?
You could, but the reason I'm using the brushy lane is because it gets right in here, and I can control the direction that I'm pushing the little bits of mica that are in the paint. So I'm literally controlling any lines or colour that is being created, and making sure that I'm keeping it really smooth. but you could. It's really, it's down to you guys. You know, what's your chosen medium that you like to work with? You know, I'm very, very comfortable with a brush. I know Mel wouldn't use anything other than the foam, and David loves it. And I do use it, but I just look, I like the fact that I can do this. Look at how that's so easy for me to do and get into these little recesses that we've got here, and just make sure that I'm getting a really good coverage. And any little bits where I might have a bit of excess, I can use my brush to just pick it up and just work it. And this is, I'm going to turn this round because I'm expecting that I'm going to see a couple of little bits on the front where, yeah, look, that one had run through. So look at what's happened there. I've got a run. I've got some little ridges here, so I need to get rid of those. And that run, I need to work it in now, because otherwise that will show. So just get that in there. Get this bit done. And get here. Get all inside these. Make sure we've got them all nicely finished. That one's not quite inside that little hole there. So yeah, it's looking good now. So just checking the bits around the edges. And I am going to be putting some snow on this, so that is quite forgiving. It will allow me to just sort of, on a couple of places where maybe I've made a little, it's not as quite as smooth as I would have wanted, you can then go in and do that. But just get that last little bit of the house here. Oh, do you think this would make a good anniversary present? Because I forgot our anniversary, didn't I? I wonder if Carla'd like a little globe house for our anniversary. I bet that would be up there with the presents that you didn't want, because he's not really a globe house kind of person. So just going to get a little more on that. Right, so you can see how that's coming on now. So I've just got this bit to do on the back. So a bit here, there. And then we need to just run this up so that that's all just blended. Get this last little bit done. And then we're on to the next colour. And so we really are now just literally finishing off. So I'm just checking if there's any little bits that I might have missed, or I've got any little blobs of paint anywhere. The little edges, have I got all of those covered? Is it smooth? Are there any bits that I've missed? You can always go back and check it afterwards, but it is nice to sort of look and make sure we've got them all done in one. So then just checking those last little bits. There's a bit of a blob there, missed a little bit there. Then we need this bit doing. So just run that up there and there. I think we're pretty much there now. Looks, there's a little bit there. So it takes a minute or two to do it, but I do think it's worth that extra little bit of effort. Now we've lost the run that we had, so you can see the colours there. Now with this green on the brush, I'm going to come back in and I'm just going to blend here. So I'm just blending that a little bit more. I'm just going to put a tiny hint of it across here. So you really got to make sure you've got the smallest amount on your brush, otherwise this doesn't work. Don't want it to be. It's literally just the littlest bit. Right, now that's where my finger's been, so I need to get rid of that, but it needs to be properly blue. Right, okay, so happy with that. Now we're ready to do the next colour, and that's going to be this pale blue. So I'm just going to get that bit there to blend a little bit better because it wasn't quite blended, and that bit blended there. Okay, so the pale blue. So I'm just going to take it here. I'm going to use the colour that's on the bottom of the brush to just pull this colour in. It will give us almost like a little stripe, and then we're going to come round here. Right, I'll take that off now because we need to get this colour solid. And that colour's going to blend up there. Let's get you. So into the middle here. Sam, would you please go and ask Amanda if I want her glitter? She's got a glitter box.
Right.
I just need to borrow it. Show you this, what happens with the glitter, because it looks really fab. Right. So, I'm just going to come round here, get this done. So a little bit more there. Just going to go really easy one where the texture is, because it just like literally lets you just pull that little bit of texture. Ah, perfect. Right, here. Right. So, now, I'm going to come into here. It is. There, you've got that lovely glitter effect. So, where we've got this lovely ombre finish, should be about right enough. But now I need a dry brush, not too rough, and we just, what you do, you just brush down like this. So it's like can you see how it's made it look like it's like snow? Look, if you look at it, that's how you get this, oops, that little snowy effect there. I'm just going to put a bit more back on. You need to do it while the paint's wet, so if it dries off, you'll have to go back and just get a little bit more. Put a bit more on. So now it looks too solid, look, so you brush it in like that. Okay, so that's that bit. So we'll just take the stand, put this in the stand like that. So that's the start of it. And then up here, we're going to go, so I'm just going to turn it so that I can get what I need to do. So we need this colour, and we're just going to put this is going to be some of the snow. It's going to be on the rooftops. So, like this, just the pearlescent paint, just like that. Oops, I've got a little bit on the side of the house, a little bit of a snowdrift going on. then a little bit of it up here. Then we need our this snow. Like that. I need my one here. Then this. Here and here. And you get your little snow globe with all the snow on the top of the roofs of the houses. There. So it's super easy to make, and also the other thing about it is it doesn't just have to be for Christmas, but it does look good, doesn't it? So imagine that with a little an LED tea light here, or having a couple of them and having them back to back. So let's just see if we've got any more messages. So Linda's on the mend, so that's good. Let's see who else is here. Mrs. Mrs. H999 says, Carl wouldn't want it, but I'd love it. Amanda said, why my pictures still haven't been approved? This is the third day. Amanda, Hannah's messaged you. She's going to try and sort it out for you. Mitch says it would look fabulous done with the airbrush. Absolutely it does. And even Cadence marble spray, absolutely. Do you know what? In fact, you guys, all of you, you've all got Cadence stuff at home that would look amazing for this and look really good. I'm going to go back down the counter and just remind you, Mrs. H, still waiting for my painting. I thought we'd sent everything out, Sam, haven't we? Will you double check and see if there's anything missed? Because I thought we were up to date. We'll check for you, because if we're not, we need to make sure we are. But look at that, isn't that lovely? That's that now, ready to just sit on the mantelpiece with that bit of snow. Oh, I've missed a bit that needs snow. I bet it's going to be dry now. Let's see if we can get any on here, maybe a little bit. Yeah, a little bit on there. We'll just dust it so that it doesn't look too solid. But, yeah, there we go. Right, so let's go down the counter and have a look at what we've got. So I'd need to take these with me, because otherwise you won't even know. Oh, and some of these are ready, look. So there's my little house that we made. Just get it out. How cute is that? Absolutely gorgeous. So, all ready, all done. Right, let's take these with us then and have a look at what we've got. So everybody, we've got our globe, shop globe, everyone. If you'd like to get hold of that one, it is $14.99. And remember, once you make it, you could use this for lots of different occasions. Doesn't have to just be Christmas. I mean, this really is all year round. Even in the clear white plaster, it looks amazing. In the acrylic resin, it's going to look stunning too. If you'd like to get we still got the house. If you'd like the house Shop build, that is £27.99. That's that one. We have the village. Shop village, if you would like the village, is £29.99, and you're going to be able to make things like this. So that's a really nice way of being able to build up your designs. Then we have the resin, and that is shop white, and that is £29.99. Next item we've got for you is our mixer. Anybody would like our mixer? Also £29.99, shop mix. And this is a great little mixer because it does really mix the resin up really quickly. We've also got our palette knives for you, shop palette at £14.99. And then this is the cut and use foam. Now I've been working with a brush, but if you guys want to work with cut and use foam, I mean, Mel swears by it, David does, I use it sometimes. I just like my brush. Shop foam, that's just £5.99. And remember, it comes as a big piece, but you're going to cut into it. You can also use this to create texture and make stamps as well. Then we'll take a look at our metallics. So we'll start off with the lightest collection. And this one is Shop Highlight, and you've got all those lovely colours there. They're £26.99, gets you all 6 of those colours. Then also we have Shop Bright, and these are £29.99. And again, you've got those lovely bright colours that you've got there. The ones that I've worked with today are these ones, Shop Dark. And you've got that lovely blue in there, that really fabulous green. They're really, really lovely colours in this one. If you'd like that one, Shop Dark. And then finally, this one, Shop Floral. And you get all those lovely florals in there as well. Now, if you want to create a happy Christmas, or use it for words, you can use it with your chocolate. You can use it with your air dry clay, your fondant. Whatever you want to write with these, all personalised. These are your alphabet and your number moulds. But you also get a few extra little pieces, like you get some little hearts, you get some stars, you get anthracions in there, you've got little full stops, you've got a full alphabet, multiple of each letter. So you're getting more than one of each letter, which actually helps you when you're building your words, make it quicker. And you also get the word happy birthday spelt out for you. So if you'd like that, that one is Shop Letter, and it's £14.99. It gets you both of those. Messy mats, well, we can't manage without those, can we? Luckily for us, we've got messy mats on the show, and they are just Shop Messy, £10.85. There's a saving there of £2. Then we've got our ready-made candle tea light houses, and I do love these, and these would look fab, wouldn't they, as a row of houses on the mantelpiece. Imagine that. I'd actually have them all going the same way as well. They just look brilliant. All 4 of them for £16.99. Shop Tea, if you'd like those. Now you'll get a set of 6 snow globes. There's only 5 here because I played with one, and you'll also get. Have they all allocated? Oh, it's going to be ages before we get those back as well, because we can't get snow globes at the moment. Okay, sorry about that, guys. If you want glitters, you get 9 glitters for £9.99. Shop Glitter, and you get 2 of each of these, don't you? Yeah. You get, so it's not one, so you're going to get 18 pots, 9 colours, 2 of each. And then we've got our Sirius and Capella. So each of these are pastes that I didn't use, but you can use them on these. If you'd like to get a hold of these, Shop Sirius is this one, and that's just £12.99, and then the Capella also £12.99. Shop Capella if you'd like that one. Now we've only got a minute left. Well, we didn't do a spin the wheel, never mind. We'll do something in the next hour though. Please don't go anywhere, because I'm going to be making some badges. Oh, that could go wrong, couldn't it? No, it won't. You'll be fine. Get yourself a quick cup of tea, and I'm going right through that wall, and we will be back in literally 3 or 4 minutes. In the meantime, thank you so much for your company. And for all of you at home that are on your own today, massive hugs. You've got us as company, at least for the next couple of hours. So thank you. We'll see you soon. Just get yourself a cup of tea, and I like mine weak and milky. And I'll see you in a minute.